There have been moments in my life when I felt like giving up, when I thought I couldn't, when I thought I had reached the end of the road for me, when I thought I couldn't break through the thing that was in front of me. And my friend, any person in life who is up about something serious, you would always face these kinds of moments. There will be a moment when you think you cannot, when you feel like quitting, when you feel that you should give up. But hear this, my friend, every champion has learned to give themselves a proper response, a proper self-talk, and a mentality for such moments. You, my friend, must be able to look at yourself at such moments and speak to yourself in the mirror and say, I do not quit. Winners, my friend, they never quit, and quitters never win. Every great mind you see in the world today, they got there, haven't been faced with challenges also. The great men of the world, from ancient times up to today, the winners in the arenas of life, were people who, when faced with the temptation to quit, said to themselves, I will not quit. You must never give up, no matter how logical, no matter how nice it may seem for you to quit, no matter how much you think you've exhausted all options. There is no reason to give up. What if Nikola Tesla gave up? What if Albert Einstein gave up? What if the US of A gave up? What if Usain Bolt gave up? What if Steve Jobs gave up? What if the great men and the great minds we see today, what if they gave up? There are more reasons for you to not give up than there are for you to give up. You must remember, my friend, that every success story will be faced with opposition. But you must build in you a mindset that says, I do not quit and I do not give up. No retreat for me and no surrender. I continue to progress. I will continue to advance. I will push myself until I see the change that I desire. Not even a single man you see today who is great, who didn't face that same feeling of wanting to quit. But we learn to never give up against all odds, even against the medical reports, even against the verdicts. Men once thought it was impossible for man to land on the moon or to explore outer space. But today we are doing it. Anything, my friend, that your mind has set itself to accomplish, you can do it. You must decide, I can reach that goal, I can reach that target, I can be better than I was. I can break the record. I can stretch myself a little bit more. When Thomas Edison was working on his project, amongst his many patents, when he was working on developing the electric lamp or bulb that we see today, he faced with many failures. Experiments that just failed, investments that didn't work. But he learned that every of such progress was moving him closer to his success. He refused to quit midway. Hear this, my friend, there is no reason that is good enough for you to quit. You must get that in your mind, in your system, in your subconscious. You must say that to yourself consistently, again and again. When you feel like quitting, you must scream and say, I do not give up. I refuse to give up. There is so much to gain if I will keep going. I keep trying until I see the result that I want. That, my friend, is how success is accomplished. That is how you break new records. That is how you break your previous highs. That is how you become a success. Refuse to be like everyone else. Refuse to settle where others have settled. Choose to break out, to push yourself a little bit more. This, my friend, is what you do to stay motivated.